What the? Yeah, that's right. I got this Mr. Grandpa Valtal. All right, so here we have him. Okay, so he kind of looks like a mouse. Let's try to fix these little thingy things. Yeah, I have no idea how to fix that. So there we go. Let's talk about his luxurious beard that he has. So it's a very fancy beard, my boy. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to look like that. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I don't know why it was down here. But that's pretty funny. I didn't know it could do that. So its beard can clearly go like a donut all around his neck. So it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be upwards. And not sure what's wrong with his hands. They look too weird. I don't know. So something feels off. So I mean, I don't know if this is real. I know it's Valtal from the Pokemon Center. And it looks real because it's freaking massive. But I don't see where a tag would be. So if y'all own one and you know where the tag is supposed to be, tell me so I can find it. Because I don't see where a tag would be on this guy. But so let's go over him a little bit. So obviously this is a different material. It's really fluffy right here. So pretty. Look at that fluff. You know it's fluffy. This is kind of just like, this is just literally a piece of fabric. We made it a little harder, but it's all bent because of how it was packaged in the bag. Now it's just little thingies. He's got nice embroidery eye and face here. Love the colors. Valtal's my favorite legendary Pokemon, if you didn't know that. Let's see. So he has this little, it's like a little print thing, just kind of like printed on, glued on. Weird, coming off. Pretty old. See, he's got little fingers. Two of them are the same fabric as little horn thingies. And the other ones are this little felt fabric. So he has little fabrics here. I feel like his arms should be more like caved in like that, not just like this. I don't know if you know what I mean, just like, but that's okay. It's got 3 little toes because he's a bird and he has to grab stuff with his little finger claw thingies. Here we have the same thing on his little tail here. It's got little thingy things. So now going on the back of it, it's all kind of like a grayish with a little embroidered of a detail, little diamond shaped looking things. There's the back of it. Same with the arms. So I'm gonna say it's official just because it's huge and it's good material. But I could be wrong because I don't know where the tag is, nor like where a tag would be. So yeah, that's a Valtal. Really soft. Really, he's cuddly. He can flap his wings. He's a bird. He's a bird if you didn't know that. And yeah, I mean, favorite Pokemon. I mean, I made a shiny version a long time ago. I'm trying to remember that video. Let's play the clip right here.
My Valtal plushie, that shiny version that I made.
Yeah, so that was me a long time ago. I made one. Obviously, it's crappy, but you know, I still liked it. We have his name is I just googled it. It's Darkrai, I don't know how to say his name. But we have this Pokemon, the God of Nightmares, as I like to call it. He's probably not. He's probably just the Pokemon of Nightmares. He's the legendary Pokemon. Could be a fake. It could easily be a fake. I don't know. I mean, I just bought it because of its size. Purely just because of its size. It's got nice, soft hands. It's pretty simplified. Really simplified. That's flappy. Although it's really wiggly. I could easily add stuffing to the little shoulders to make it really pop. He's got this nice, it's like carnival toy feel for the face right here with white thread kind of showing. Probably pretty sure it's fake. This is literally just kind of sewed on top. It's like a white piece of fabric kind of thing. And then here is just the actual, like, using fabric for the head. Wow, this is just kind of placed. So obviously, look, that's what its eye looks like. But if you open it more, its eye kind of goes bigger right there. But I'm probably going to keep it like that. That's what he looks like. This is what his back looks like. This is like just a flimsy, long piece of fabric. I'm pretty sure this is fake because I don't think Pokemon would make this. It's way too cheap in material, I would say. It's not as cool as some of the other ones. It literally just says made in China, and yeah, there's nothing there. This is probably fake, but I just got it purely because it's cheaper than the other anniversary Pokemon, Darkrai, whatever, and it is huge for its size. I got it for $25, $26, and it is squishy. There's no beads anywhere. It's nice, squishy. Honestly, just a nice plush. And that is Darkrai. Although he kind of almost looks, I know right here he looks dark gray, but like in person, if you were to look at it, he almost looks kind of greenish in different kind of lightings. But yeah, there's Darkrai. I don't know if I'm probably saying that wrong. Excuse me for that. But there's this guy. So if you see this somewhere card being sold, this is what you're gonna get. Just He's not official, just know that. There's no way he's official. But he is he's huge. He is bigger than the Bowser I have on my channel, if you've seen those. It's a kitty! Welcome back to my car review, yeah! Alright, so I got this giant beast from Mercari, and it was like 40 bucks, but totally worth it. Jesus, it's massive. That's so much going on. Let's get started with this. With fabric, it's that nice Pokemon Center fabric. It's got nice embroidery for the details, little eyes, and the Necrozama crystal. I don't know what that dude's called. This guy, yeah. He's got nice little embroidery for the detail on his body. He's got two kind of fabrics. One's like more carnival toy feel as well on the stomach. It's got those little patterns right there. That's the tail. It kind of wraps around. It has a little spiky thing. But let's see what's going on with your mane here. So obviously it's like the sun Pokemon legendary. It's got a lot. It's got little spikes down here. He's like all corrupted and whatnot. He's got little like lobster bug antenna things going on. He's got nice little sun rays. It's like a lot. Like there's so much going on with this. He's got his little mustache right here. Look at his fine mustache, and he's got his beard right here. Let's see. Let's go on to the. Okay, there's more stuff on his back than his face. There's a nice little mane detail right there for his nice mane. Okay, so he's got this weird thing sticking out from the side, like on his shoulders. I know it's part of the thing. I'm just not really sure what it's meant to be, but you know, it's there. It's a weird feel. There's that carnival toy look, embroidery, nice fabric. It is pretty squishy though. I can't say. Let's go on his legs real quick. He's got new claws and these things and spikies on top of his hand. Imagine that, just like spikes coming out of your hand. That's pretty cool. Nice little foot embroidery there. He's got little normal claws on his other back legs. There we go. These giant arms just kind of stick out from the back of him with this. Oh, let me just turn him over. So this thing right here has the arms. These little claw arm things, looking things. So that's what they look like. They're huge. They're like the size of my hand. Both of them. And he's got two of them. I'm gonna grab you. It does feel like there's like a wire in it though. Got like little embroidery on his thigh right there. Not sure what that is. There's some of the more leg details. There's a lot of like little embroideries all over him. There. Oh, he's got little circles on the back of his feet there. Let's see what else I can find. That's about it. I mean, there's his head. His head is just this thing infecting him, and there's his nose and his eyes. I already said that. I like the colors though. It's like a nice kind of cream and yellow look. Here we have in the normal colors right there and on the little sunlight. But that's what he looks like. I do like how the tail kind of curves up. If I were to cut a string off of that, that's what it's like this. Okay, so yeah, if I were to cut a string off that, it would just have a wobbly tail everywhere. So that's pretty cool. It's like a little spiky. Not sure what's going on here though. Man is skinny. He needs food. And that's this guy. He has like this wire thing right here, and it goes through his whole arm to his hand right here. Stops there. It doesn't really go to the fingers. So that's what I noticed. Honestly, it looks like this thing itself could be just like a little dude. Like, hello. Like, it could just be its own little dude. Had like this line thing coming from his back all the way to his butt. All right, let's go. Oh, we're home, buddy. Now do nothing. I'll never get you dirty. I'll never drop you. Never put you in. Ah! Next, we have Duat here. So I really am glad to have this because now I have Pignite, Servine, I have Duat, so I have all the second evolutions for that trio right there. So let's kind of go over it. I'm not sure if I reviewed this already in a clip, but if I don't, I'm redoing it. So I'm pretty sure that hand is supposed to be on that shell right there, but I guess it kind of came off because it's supposed to be like guys looking like that. So he has nice embroidery for the eyes and mouth. These are kind of just like little like, it's like a different kind of fabric with just little flaps just kind of glued on. It's got a nice little nose. It's a pretty hard nose. It's got ears, little tuft of hair on top of it. It's got, okay, so this is literally just like one little piece of fabric just kind of like gone over his body there to give it that nice, cool pants looking thing. It's got its otter tail, pretty nice. There's its little legs right there and its body. There's the detail for the feet there. Nice little gray feet and gray hands. And that is Duat, honestly one of my favorite Oshawotts. I know the next evolution is cooler, but I don't know. I really like the second evolutions of those trios. There's a detail for the shell there too. Just like nice little embroidery to give it that shell detail. And that's Duat. Here we have a little change of scenery here. We have Xerneas. I'm pretty sure that's how you say its name. Here we have, it's really tall. It is way bigger than I expected it to be, and I absolutely love it. I love the fact that it actually looks like it has a nose. Some of them are like really squished in, so it doesn't really look like it has like a nose looking thing. This stitch right here makes it look like its mouth, and it's funny. So here we have some of the detail here. Some embroidery of the eyes. You can see there some detail. This feels like kind of like a carnival toy feel. It's horns. It has also these little flaps of colors for a little colorful like life or whatever, which is the Pokemon of life. There is the back of it, which is like insane to look at. It's got these little like detailed here, like just kind of sewed on top. Actually, no, it looks like it's glued on. But there we go. It is pretty dirty, but it's fine. Pretty sure it's outside. The light is giving it like its actual true look. Going on to its body, it's just a nice deer shape. He's got this little thing, little flaps thingies. That's the detail of his chest. Going down, we have his, what you call it, his legs, which are pretty weird to look at because they're not really like deer legs. They're just kind of like little stubs that it stands on. So they got embroidered detail going down, and that's about it. I mean, it just looks like that, which is weird. It has nothing under its stomach, just gray. There's its leg. Same thing with the front legs. It doesn't really have that much detail, just kind of little nubs. And then there is its gorgeous tail. There's the tag, Pokemon Center. But yeah, all in all, this is a really nice plush, and I'm lucky to get this for really cheap prices. I know they don't sell those anymore. So honestly, all in all, pretty good. It is such a good, but it can't really balance because of its all the weight on its head. You can try to get it to balance, but it really won't really work out. So yeah, also the neck, I'm scared it's gonna get too loose and just flop down. It's another like fear of mine. It just got like this embroidery going inwards on its neck. So you can see they're giving it the detail there. But yeah, that's Xerneas. And now on the couch we have this beast. I completely forgot its name is called, so here it is on the screen. That's what it's called. But I know it is a bug ultra beast from Sun and Moon. Let me start off with the obvious. This thing is absolutely massive, okay? And if you're expecting a squishy plush, this is the complete opposite. This is like really firm, and it's not the squishiest, cuddly thing ever. It's just the coolest, posable plushie you'll probably ever have. Start here with the head here. We have the giant eyeballs, I'm assuming that is, and we got some nice little print, like carnival toy feel for the little antennas, I'm assuming. There's the back of its head. It's got these little like horn things going on. Most of its body is literally just print. It's got this giant mosquito nose there, or mouth, not sure how that works. But it's like really long, and it's funny just to watch it droop over his face. So that's what that looks like. It's got little like stitches to make it all detailed and nice. So he's got swole arms. I mean, look at his chest going down to its torso here. Everything's print, all detailed. There's the back of it there. It's got these shiny, like felt or something, plasticky thing going on for the wings because to get that mosquito look. I mean, look what that looks like. It's so like weird to look at. And it's got a little detail here for the lining of it. It's got 2 on each side there, but that's what the back looks like underneath it. So there's its tag, Pokemon Center, so you know it's official. We got some detail for the back of the arm here. It's got these like weird little like circle things, kind of like orbs or something. Not really sure what it looks like in the game, but that's what it is. Got nice little print for the fingers and the fist here. Going down to its legs here, it has 4 legs, and each of them have this kind of pattern on it here. Just a weird bug mosquito thing, and there's that. And there's the back of it. So the coolest thing about this is the fact that each limb here is posable. Like, it is posable. It has wire, it can stand up. I'm on a couch right now, so I'm having a hard time doing that. But its arms also have this, like, posableness to it. You can see there. It has, like, a giant wire. So everything on here is posable except for, like, the head. But all the limbs, basically what I'm trying to say. All the limbs are posable. They can be bent any way you want. You can make him being cool, like poses, for photos, for videos. He can stand on his own. I'm not really showing the best example of that, but if I were to go on the ground, you would see there is an example of how it can stand up. It can literally stand up on its own. It's so cool, and it's like really like muscular, so it's like a bad guy. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna use it for this new series I'm starting. It's gonna be like a villain, because I mean, look at its freaking muscles. Next up, we got another Rayquaza. So you might be asking, but didn't you get one the last unboxing? And yes, I did. But it is actually way worse quality than I thought compared to this one. I just really like its subtle like felt here. It's really soft and nice. It's not all like Jurassic where like when you move its fabric around, it turns like a different color. I honestly like this. It's got its nice little fat looking hands there. It's hilarious. It's got little claws there. I like that this no longer has a wire. It's just kind of just felt just there. It's just hard felt. Same with these little things down here. It's got nice little teeth right there. 2 little white sharp teeth. The rest are red. It's nice eyes. These are actually like the, whatever you call this, is actually positioned correctly. It's got nice embroidery there. It's got nice embroidery going down the back for the detail of Rayquaza's back. It's got these 2 little fins, I guess you would call it. And there's like a little black separation. It's got a nice detail going down. It's posable. I don't know if you noticed that. It's like bent all. I can bend it any way I want because that's how posable it is. It's got more little fins here. Trying to get it back to straight. And there you go. I mean, look at that. It's nice, simple. It's way better. Although here's the only downfall. Stopping right here, it feels like it's missing its wire. Like, I'm not sure how you would even remove the wire out of here because I don't see no like stitch marks or anything, but it feels like the wire's removed, so I'm pretty sure this one's defective because like this part of his body is like just floppy. It's just floppy. Everything else is like all stable. This is the floppiest part, but I'm pretty sure it's really funny just to think about it. There's its tail there. This is like the inside of the little fins here are like plasticky feel. There's its tag. It says 2014 Game Freak. There we go. But yeah, all in all, I like this one way better than the other one I got. So, that's what its chest looks like. There's the detail for that. Let me get the other one. It's right over there. As you can see, there is a big difference. Oh, I forgot to say, its neck can even bend. It has like a wire on its neck. While this one is the complete opposite. Its neck is not bendable. It's just in one thing. Can't really move it. The rest of its body does bend, except for the end part of this tail here. But I don't know if you can see the difference in green. This one's more subtle, while this one's like a weird, more like, I guess, shinier green. As you can see, it changes color when you move it. But I don't know, it looks, in person, it looks way more like saturated and weird. This one's like the complete opposite. This one's more subtle and I like it. While this is just there's too much going on. And the face just looks messed up. I tried sewing and fixing its little eyebrow, whatever you call these things, but they just look weird. And these things always bend downwards into the side because there's a wire in it. I don't know, it's not the best quality ever. The teeth are sticking up. I already reviewed this in the last video. But yeah, honestly, all in all, I mean, look, these things, the fins look the same, but it's just the green, I'm not loving it too much compared to this older one I got. This one's apparently a newer model according to its tag, while this one's an older one. So that's why I like this one. It goes better with my Kyogre and Groudon I already have, except, and this one's just kind of, it's gonna be a stunt double. Alright guys, I got that new Hisuian Voltorb from the Pokemon Center. First off, the tag, I took it off because I was taking photos of him. By the way, tell me how I did. Yeah, those are the photos. But here's the tag here. It says Hisuian Voltorb and whatever else that says. That's nice, new Pokemon tag. But here we go, let's go over it. So it is kind of, it feels more squarish than ballish. I don't know, it's kind of like a round square. I don't know, like in the back you can see it. Might just be, this part is round, but down here it feels more like a square. But it's probably just to keep it balanced and stuff. So let's go over here. It's got this giant like eyebrow thing, just its mad face, but it looks more happy. Nice embroidery for the eyes there, and outlining the eyes. It's got this nice wood shape for the bottom part, symbolizing how the Hisuian ones are older. It's got this like random little button on top of its head, so that's pretty funny. And that's about it. It's simple. It's a nice, simple plush. It is it's not squishy at all. It's kind of hard. You can literally just bounce it. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to get it before it came out of stock, and I really enjoy it. All this is hella soft. It is extremely soft. So if you are able to get your hands on one, it is, trust me, it is worth it. It's nice, simple. It's a nice, simple design. I mean, look at it. It's all like nice and friendly. It's a friendly Voltorb. So yeah, I'm really glad to get it. And I know it says like 6 inches on like when you buy it off the website, but it feels bigger than, it feels huge. Like it is big. It is not small at all. So that's one of the things I really love about it. This is a different kind of felt there for the eyes, but it's Next up we have, I don't even, whatever that says, this fish Pokemon. And I absolutely am in love with this design. I mean, look how cool it is. It's like a weird dragon, piranha looking thing. Let's go over the detail. Let's start off with the eye, because this is what really took my eyes. but see, it's like a weird, this is print. It's all print. It's just a nice little print circle of the eye on both sides there. It's got this nice little eyebrow looking thing, making him look all majestical. And its mustache here is super soft. Like all the pink on here is super soft. I mean, this is pretty soft, but this is the softest thing about it. So it's got a mustache on each side there. It's got these little like beard. It also has that nice piranha looking mouth there. It has like the detail where it kind of like overlaps it there. I don't know where its mouth ends, but it has like spikies all over its front part of the face here. And moving on, we have this nice little red detail coming down along the body here, and then it wraps around his like neck, I guess you would say. These nice and soft little like, it feels like more foamy. That's like a little foamy flipper here, or a fin. It's got nice little embroidered spots going down its body, turning into this nice little swirly looking tail thing coming down here. And then the fin here turning from the white to the little red, pinky kind of swirls. Nice and little spiky. So this is like another extra little fin here. And down here is just a little white fin on both sides. I really like the little pattern of this. Then going down here, it's kind of more of like a print fabric because it's turning into, it's like it's turning white to give it that nice little detail there. It has a little swirl here. These little things, I don't know, I feel like these little things make it like off. I don't know, it makes it look off. It's like a little trident, you know, just a little trident. But all in all, I really do like it. It's got like this little like bump thing, so it's like more like a fish, then goes down and then goes that way. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but it has like a little bump down here. But I really like this model, this fish Pokemon. I still can't say its name, but I know what it is. It's one of the newer ones. I really enjoy how it just goes from like fish to like little flying, yeah, whatever you want to say it is. I like the end of its tail, basically. I think that's really neat. So there we have that. They can stand next to the Windeer in the Bluetooth. That's right. I got this Hoopa Unbound plush, or the bound one. I don't don't know. Anyway, let's go over some of the details. First of all, doesn't he have like 6 or 4 hands? Why does he only have 1? Not sure why the designers did that. I feel like they could have at least added 1, 2, 3, 4. They could have added 4. I'm pretty sure he has 6. But let's go over some of the detail here. So we have embroidery for the eyes and that weird little thing on his forehead. And these weird details over his nose. I'm assuming that's a nose. He's got teeth there to the side. It's like a harder felt. He's got this nice chin. He's got some print for his horns right here with little ring details going over it. He's got this like, it's like a harder felt for the little thing for his little band for his hair. His hair is absolutely massive. Like the hair is bigger than his head. Like, okay, so reminds me of kind of like some troll hair or something, but like there we go. I mean, it's nice. It's kind of squishy, I guess. It is all nice fabric though. These things right here, I don't know what they're supposed to be called, but they are hella squishy. You got some more print feeling fabric there. Big old circle in the middle of his chest here with an embroidered detail going around it. He's got a belt here with some felt for this little part of his pants, I guess. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. He's got a nice long tail there with that kind of design. There's some print right here. You can see that it's print. It kind of like swerves over like that. What I noticed, he's really flat. Like he feels really flat. It's not really thick. He's like I don't know if you can see it. He's literally really flat, and he can't really balance on his own. Going on to his feet here, he's got nice little details. He's got little genie-looking feet with a little ring going around his ankle there. But look at that, nice little genie. He's got this like weird little pattern going down to the end of his tail back there. That's the back of it, and yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what these things are called. They're just part of his design, but they are really squishy. And then the hand here is also really squishy. He's got a little hoop thing, and he's only got 3 fingers, and they're kind of like doing this, like doing a peace sign or something. That's really cool. They're supposed to be like floating, because like, see how it's not connected. So, yeah. There's Hoopa Unbound, Bound, whatever you want to call it. It's a Hoopa form. I know that for sure. But I really like it. It is pretty decently big. Looking at it, if it looks big, but like I don't know how to explain it. He is pretty tall. It's just that I guess like his head is small and his body seems smaller. But yeah, honestly, I do like this all in all. It's gonna be cool. I like googled what he's supposed to do, and he like summons legendaries or something. I could be wrong. I just read the first thing I saw on Google. But yeah, and that is the Deep Abyss. Yeah. Here we have is a blue Pikmin Bud plush. You can't really buy these anymore. I mean, you could, but they're probably gonna be really expensive now because this kind of model of Pikmin plushies are no longer available. They have that new All-Star one, and I'm really glad to get my hands on one of these for real cheap. I think I got it for $25. Its bud is kind of dirty, but it is a nice little bud. It can like swoop its hair around, and, you know, do what a Pikmin does and hit in front of it. It's got plastic eyes here with, there we go, and then a nice little just strip of felt for the mouth there. Honestly, I really like this model. Like, I really wish they kept it. Don't know why they changed it, because the new blue one is like, its arms are kind of like stayed in this position forever. Like, it's sewn on like that. You can't really change it. And I just like that now its hands are really free and you can do movement and stuff. I like the stubby little feet they have, and there's the little feet, and there's the hand, although I don't know why it's pushed back like that. But yeah, and they've got like a little butt thing going on. I think it's really funny. So honestly, just looking at the pattern of it looks really complicated. But honestly, like I just really like its model and the fact it can be a helicopter. All right, coming back to my bed here, we have this Rulu Riley. Oh, that's just, ignore that. I'm not sure how you say its name. Doesn't even say it here. It's Lucario's pre-evolution. I don't even know how to say its name. But Ryolu, I don't know. But let's go over the detail. So I got one of the more, I guess, normal ones, because its legs on the other ones are like bent this way, and it was all weird. So I'm lucky enough to get one that can actually like it looks normal. It's going straight up instead of to the side. Okay, so other than it being extremely soft, let's go over it. Nice embroidery for the eyes here and the mouth going down here. Nice little nose sticking out. No more like flat nose or anything. Here we have little nice horns. Hair. It might be hair. And then these are the ears, I'm assuming. Unless those are the ears, and that'd be pretty weird to think about. There's the back of its head, just all blue. It's got this little collar looking thing here, nice and soft, no carnival toy feel. Nice embroidery going off, detailing its chest there, going all the way around, and there's the big tag. The tag is huge. I'm not sure why. It's got a nice little circle here on its arm. It's a nice simple plush. There's some embroidery for the fingers. But yeah, that nice simple plush. There's that tag there going down. It's got like thick thighs, thick torso, butt, sides. I don't know. This part is like huge. It's massive, okay, but it's like flat, I guess. I don't know what you call it. It looks like the old kingdom like pants or something. I don't know. But there's the leg. So it kind of does that where like it bends that way and then comes downwards there. And there's little feet there. It's got little tiny paws on the bottom there, and then the back has these little circles here, making it look more like a dog. And there's its nice simple tail. It feels like there is something in here, but I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure it's just a harder fabric, but it's still soft on the outside. So nice, sweet, cuddly. It's a nice plush. Okay, and then my favorite that I got at GameStop was this Dratini. I think it's called Dratini, right? Yeah, I'm correct. Yeah, Dratini. There we go, 8-inch here. Okay, although it's small, it's thick. It's hella thick. It's big. Okay, even though it's like, it seems small, it is pretty big. It's like embroidery for the eyes. It's got little embroidery for the ear detail, or the little, whatever you call this. It's got a nice little tiny horn. It's big, fat face there. That's freaking adorable. I do like the ears. The ears look cool. And then there's its body just coming down. It's like a little snake. It's like a chubby snake. That's what it is. It's really like, it's thick. That's what I'm trying to say. And there we go. It's big is what I'm trying to say. And there's a tail going around. It's a nice and simple design. The tag is absolutely massive there. 2022. But I really enjoy this Dratini. I don't know why. It's nice and subtle. I really like it. And only 14 bucks. But yeah, there's Pokemon GameStop. Really love it. It's nice and soft too. The material they're using for these plushies are absolutely amazing, and I truly like it. This is an awesome plush, and if you don't have a Dratini, I'd say get one because this is absolutely worth it. And one thing I noticed, there's like a little plastic thing keeping its like tail there, but I guess you could let go of it and it could unwrap, but I'm not sure how that would look.
And that completes this unboxing video here. I know there wasn't really Mario related stuff, but it is all Pokemon stuff I got, and that one little Pikmin that slipped in. But I hope you enjoyed. I know I'm missing one of the plushies here, but that clip was from a while ago, so it's kind of stored in a bunch of plushies there. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll do more unboxing. Hope you enjoyed this Pokemon new one. I guess it's the first Mega Pokemon unboxing I'll be doing. And there's the new ones, and there's the cooler ones, and the Pikmin there. And this is my favorite out of everything I got here. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more, and we'll see how this video does with all Pokemon. Tell me if you like it.